Stu back with the champion spotlight on Aothar. I've got him right now fighting the clan boss. He's the dual wielding sacred order guy here, right there. Just applied his holy sacred flame, holy flame it's called. Let's get into him. We'll come back to the clan boss and see what damage he did at the end. Now I put him in place of Steel Skull. I normally have Steel Skull in there, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. Let's see. We will go to artifacts. Let's see what I have on him. Basically, like all my clan boss people, I just have high HP, a decent defense, and decent speed, and really high accuracy. I've got way more accuracy than I need on this guy right now because I have been working the Great Hall on force for accuracy. So as you see here, I've got 60 plus 60 Great Hall. I need to redo his gear. 1.8. If you come out, I will farm gear. I'll replace all this stuff. So hopefully soon, right? His HP is really low. I want to have 50k, so I need to get that up. His defense is fine, speed is fine, and I'll get his accuracy to like 200. So we'll be good with that. I can tell you right now, he's got HP gloves, HP percentage, speed boots, defense, and accuracy, and then the rest of this is just substats for, you know, whatever he's got substats to increase speed, accuracy, things of that nature. So that's it for that. Now let's get into his skills. He hits twice on a skill 1. He has a 15% chance to steal a random buff, and then it goes up to a 25% chance to steal a random buff. This guy is really good when the clan boss goes below 50% and gets that 25% increased attack buff. He can steal it. Now, you don't want to bring him in versus a spirit boss because he will not apply his debuffs and he will not steal very often. So that's why you have options. That's why you have end game. You get your roster bigger. You have those options when the clan boss goes below 50% to bring in different people. So in that case, if it was spirit, you know, you might bring in Steel Skull or somebody else to lay down the poisons. Now, his holy flame hits 4 times at random and each places a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns. On a 3-turn cooldown once you get it skilled out. Great. But I don't see a use for him anywhere else. I've taken him into Fire Knight's Castle where he has 2 hits on his main, 4 hits on his second. So he would be good there, but he just can't clear waves. He can't do it fast like I want. He'll survive, sure, he'll make it, but the runs are slow. Same thing with Dragon's Minotaur. If you build him for a clan boss, you could bring him into those. He'll make it through with your team. He'll do damage to the boss. But when you get to end game and you get a big roster and you're going through these stages, you don't want to go through slow. You want to clear those waves fast. This guy hits 4 random people, not for very much because I got him geared for clan boss. And then on top of that, it's just slow. So I don't want slow. I want fast. Only thing I've seen him great for is clan boss. If you used him in any other areas of the game that you think he's great, leave me a comment below. Let me know. I just can't see a use for him besides clan boss. Definitely not in PvP. He's not going to work in PvP. So let's get into his masteries. His masteries, go Giant Slayer. He has 2 attacks on his skill 1, 4 on his skill 2, only a single hit on his skill 3, but you could go Giant Slayer, you could go War Master. I would go Giant Slayer. He's hitting a lot over numerous turns and skill uses. He's going to be hitting multiple times. So Giant Slayer would work out. I was lazy when I did him. And then my support tree. This is the same stuff I go over on every one of my mastery guides or champion spotlights. I just get accuracy. This gives him a little extra turn meter when his debuffs fall off, has a chance to. And then we've got down here, increase the basic gear. I'm just repeating myself a lot from the other things I do. 5% chance to lower a cooldown, to lower a random skill cooldown. And then I always go down here because he's there to apply these debuffs. That's where he's doing his damage. He's there just to put those poisons up, and you get a 30% chance to extend by 1 turn. So instead of applying a 2-turn debuff poison, 30% chance to apply a 3-turn, which is really great. So that's what I have for him. Let's go back. Really, I don't have much else to say about him except that he's just great at the clan boss. If you want to, he's an epic, so he's a little bit better than Kale once you get him skilled up. So you could replace him for Kale, have a lot of fun. He's cool to have. And let's go to the video. Let's see where we're at with this. But that's really all I have for him. That's Aothar. To me, his spotlight is clan boss. And I think he does really well there. And I think he's a pretty cool character. I like his animations. I like his look. And let's jump to the end of this video and see where we are at. Okay. 8,350,000. So he did just as much damage as my last champion spotlight with Steel Skull. So 8 million is fantastic. If you have him and you want to level him up, like I said, you have the epic books to level him up, then do it. Now, don't rush out and spend your epic books. There are a lot of other options out there. I just want to do a champion spotlight on him. I'm not trying to sell him to you. He's only good for the clan boss for me. Like I said, if you use him anywhere else and he's fantastic, let me know below. But that's all I've got for him. I will see you guys on the next video.